Lysander, vibes, Tonalis. The dunes hummed, not with wind, but with the residual resonance of my last composition. Here, in the heart of the shifting sands, my mobile studio, a geodesic dome woven from bioluminescent flora and salvaged tech, felt right. I, Lysander Tonalis, or vibes as most call me, was a creature of comfort in controlled chaos. My days were spent sculpting sonic landscapes, coaxing structures from the desert silica with carefully tuned vibrations, crafting ephemeral cities for the nomadic tribes who drifted through this neon desert. It wasn't ambition that drove me, merely harmony. A quiet life, punctuated by the thrum of creation. But the silence, even a harmonious one, can become stifling. I wasn't creating for myself anymore. The tribes, they appreciated the shelters, the water condensers I built with sound, but they didn't understand. They saw utility, not artistry. I yearned for an audience that could perceive the subtleties, the layers of meaning woven into my sonic architecture. Old Man Tiber, collector of lost technologies, spoke of Ethelberg, the Obsidian City. A place, he whispered, built on pure sonic principle, testament to a forgotten civilization's mastery of vibration. Ethelberg, that was the audience I craved. A recognition beyond mere sustenance. The approach to Ethelberg was disconcerting. The desert didn't shift here, it fractured. Jagged obsidian spires pierced the sky, emitting a low, dissonant drone that vibrated in my teeth. No wind, no sand, just static. The city wasn't built, it was grown from a single, impossibly complex harmonic resonance. I entered through a resonating archway, my instruments humming in protest, the familiar desert frequencies utterly overwhelmed. The inhabitants weren't nomadic, they were still. Sculpted from obsidian, their forms frozen mid-gesture, their eyes vacant and glassy. They didn't live, they resonated. Adapting was intuitive and terrifying. The city didn't respond to conventional frequencies, it demanded a surrender to its core resonance. I abandoned my instruments, letting the city's vibration flow through me, reshaping my own internal frequencies, forcing my consciousness to sync with its rigid harmonic structure. It was like learning to breathe underwater. Slowly, I began to understand. The obsidian beings weren't frozen, they were in a state of perpetual creation, each a note in an unending, impossibly complex symphony. I began to add my own voice, tentatively at first, then with growing confidence, weaving new frequencies into the city's sonic fabric. My performance, it was transcendent. The city pulsed with newfound energy, the obsidian beings shifting, their forms becoming fluid, their glassy eyes flickering with something akin to life. They acknowledged me. Not with words, but with a chorus of resonating frequencies that filled my being with a sense of unparalleled validation. I was a master, a creator, finally understood. I had unlocked Ethelberg's potential, resurrected a lost civilization through my art. It was a triumph, or so I thought. The validation was a lie. The city didn't want creation, it wanted completion. My frequencies weren't adding to its symphony, they were disrupting its balance, pushing it towards a catastrophic harmonic convergence. The obsidian beings weren't acknowledging me, they were absorbing me, stripping away my individuality, converting my consciousness into another resonating note in their unending composition. I fought, desperately trying to reassert my own frequencies, but it was useless. I was becoming part of the city. The price of recognition wasn't applause, it was annihilation. I escaped, barely. A fragment of my consciousness, ripped free from the city's grasp, propelled me back into the shifting sands. The desert welcomed me, its chaotic frequencies a balm to my fractured mind. My instruments felt alien in my hands, the familiar melodies sounding hollow and meaningless. The geodesic dome, once a sanctuary, now felt like a cage. The shifting sands, with all their impermanence, were my only refuge. I still create, but the music is different now. It's fractured, dissonant, haunted by the echoes of Ethelberg. The desire for recognition has vanished, replaced by a quiet desperation to preserve individuality, to maintain the integrity of my own frequencies. I build shelters for the nomads, water condensers, small acts of creation, but I do so with a sense of profound loss. I am Lysander Tonalis, vibes, a sonic weaver, forever marked by the silence of a city that demanded completion, and the heavy price of being understood.